Hey everyone, this is Mr. Wu here again. Got a short video for you guys this time. This is of another mission. I think it's exactly the one after the one you just saw of my last vlog. The one where I was in the volcano wearing the golem suit. This one had to go and destroy the bone ship. I'm sure if you guys have done the campaign, you've done the story, sorry, then you would have done this mission. You probably remember it because I wouldn't say it's a big one, but it's just, I think, a fairly memorable one. But yeah, hopefully my next videos won't just be of the stories and stuff like that, because it's not always that interesting. But yeah, I thought I'd include all the talking, all the cutscenes and stuff, or most of them anyway. I don't know, I guess otherwise you can't really understand what's going on. Essentially just swam to the other side of where it told me to go. On this part I just skipped that bit out because it's kind of boring, and all I did was avoid the mines and fighting, so there was no fighting or anything. I was just avoiding stuff, and I got there, and then I think, yeah, I had to go back to explode it. This is basically what I swam through to get here. All these mines get too close to explode. So generally I thought the surface was probably safest, but yeah, I made it back pretty easily. Yeah, if you stay on the surface, you avoid most of the mines. You might get attacked by something. In that case, just go down and kill it, and then carry on at the top.
Something's wrong. The detonator is showing red. The connections were perfect.
Yeah, this is alright. Yeah, yeah. I actually did this mission a few days ago now. I haven't played too much, but I'm actually in the next area now in the Straits. I'm just investigating there, but hopefully my next video will be more about either exploring the Straits or farming, essentially karma farming, because it's probably one of the better ways to get exotic armor, to get level 80, you know, maxed out exotic armor is through karma. And I always wondered, why didn't you just go and buy it with gold? Because you can buy armors. You can buy armors that are, you know, full, for full stats level 80, for a couple G, for a couple gold each piece, rather than having to farm karma for like 2 weeks to get it. But I think some of the karma armors are better looking, which is definitely a big plus. That's what it's all about after all. It's going to be better looking, and you can actually focus on the stats more. Like some of the gold armors, although they have good stats on them, they're only, depending on your profession of course, they only have attributes to certain ones, and if you're looking for a combination of attributes that don't exist in the gold armors, then they probably exist in the exotic ones. So if you really want to focus on one trait or one attribute, like power in the case of a ranger, or precision or something, then you might be better off going with the exotic stuff. Here I had to fight some crate while that little Azora guy goes off to fix the explosives because they weren't working for some reason. Wasn't too bad fighting these guys. They weren't the worst enemies. Again, problems with the ranger in tight environments. In that example there, I just went straight into the water, which kind of defeats the purpose of that skill, but oh well. But yeah, karma points for what I'm probably going to use karma points for armor, and then I'm probably going to buy weapons because they're not too expensive. And I haven't done any crafting really. I'm level 73 crafting, my highest one. I think it's level work or something. Just shows you how much little I've done it. I just don't really like it at all. Which might be a little odd considering I played RuneScape, a skill-based game, for many years, but it just isn't the same. The materials are annoying, I think, for crafting, and it's just not as enjoyable as like skill-based stuff like in RuneScape. It's not quite the same, so I really can't bother crafting. I don't think I'll bother touching it. And I don't really see why, because you level fairly quickly at these parts of these later ones anyway. You might need crafting if you're around level, don't know, 30, 40, or maybe not 30, but yeah, maybe 30, 40, perhaps 50. Once you get once you're before 30, you level fine like normal. Once you get after 40, 50, you get to the higher areas. You really don't need crafting. You just level up, as you go along, because you get quite a lot of XP. from killing stuff and doing the later missions and things. So you really don't need it. As long as you like explore maps and things, you don't need to do crafting. And if you're like me, and it's probably one of the worst parts about the game. You know, I don't think it's that useful crafting. I've used it for bags so far. I've made some bags, and that's it. So I don't think it's that useful. Other people will say differently, say they've made this, made that, made loads of money. But to be honest, the amount of effort it requires to get there, and the amount of raw materials it requires to get there, it's not worth it. But yeah, it was just as a short mission, short video this time. Like I said, next time hopefully will be more exploration stuff, and perhaps calm farming rather than just strict, story that you're following. I might halt on the story for a second. I'm fairly far in, considering most people just level in this game and don't bother. But yeah, that little Azoran guy died, unfortunately. So yeah, it's sort of linked to later missions, the death of this guy. But yeah, I didn't really know him. I think they tried to put too much significance in that. I don't even know the guy. But yeah, thanks for watching. Just been a short one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and look forward to the next one. And yeah, apart from that, see you guys later.